Hello, thanks for joining us again today at Autosport in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We just got in a pretty nice 2003 Mazda Miata Shinsen edition. They made about 1,500 of these. They were pretty much all the same. This one is a one-owner, clean Carfax with just 40,000 miles on it. We bought this car, again, off the original owner. They bought it up uh, near State College, Pennsylvania at the Mazda dealer, pretty much where they had it serviced throughout its life, and you can tell that they really took care of this car. There's underside photos on the website. You can see this car's never been in any kind of bad weather, and you can just really tell that they took a pride in joy in this car. So we're going to do a little walk around today. I'll go over interior, exterior. We'll put the top up. We'll fire it up. And as always, if there's anything I miss, feel free to give me a call or shoot me a text. I'd be glad to get you additional pictures. And I'll even FaceTime it with you as well if you'd like to see something up close. So we always start with the exterior. From what I can tell, this car is all original paint. No kind of paint work, body work on it. Front bumper is very clean. Maybe a little stone chip here or there, but pretty much what you'd expect. Headlights are really nice and have actually still have a little shine to them. A lot of times these can turn yellow and get faded over the years. None of that happening on this car. Let's see here. Underside of the front bumper, again, nice. It doesn't feel like it's been ran up over a bunch of curbs or anything like that. All the plastic row and everything in the back, likewise, just as clean. Getting to the driver's side here, we got a little scratch here. It's probably about the size of a dime, I'd say, right there. And just the smallest little dent here. If I get time, I'm going to have the dent guy take it out, but this time of the year it's hard to get anything done. So we'll see if I can get that done for you. We just had all 4 brand new tires installed. They are 16s. Wheels look like they've been refinished at one point. They show very nice though. There's no curb rash or anything like that. Calipers were painted red. Let's see, Shinsen designation, just as nice and clean as it was new. Looking down the side, the mud flaps, the original owner said that they had the dealer put those on when they bought it new. The chip guard's very nice. It hasn't really been chipped up actually, so that's nice and clean across here. Same with the rockers, no kind of rust or surface rust. Even the rail on the bottom still nice and black, as it should be. Going down the rear quarter here, I don't see any dents or scuffs on it. He did put a aftermarket chrome gas cover lid on it. We got the original in the trunk, so nothing to be concerned of there if for some reason you wanted to change it back. Rear tail lights, as you can see, nice and clean. Exhaust pipe, Miata designation. Nothing really negative on the back here. There's no dents or scratches showing here. This car, I'll show you in the trunk, it did come with a luggage rack, and the owner never installed it, but we do have it in the original Mazda box, which is pretty nice. Passenger side here, again, no curb rash, all new tires. Even up in the fenders are nice. They're not all beat up or chewed up. Same thing with this lower chip guard here. There's really no chips in it. The bottom black, again, hasn't been ran up over any curbs. It's not bent in, anything like that. Whenever we go over the interior, I'm going to show you inside the doors. There's still has all the original VIN tags showing on the panels, which is pretty cool to see. Okay, passenger front, same thing. Wheels all look to be refinished, no scuffs or anything like that. Glass, I don't see any cracks or big chips. Whenever we get cars in, whether it needs them or not, we have them all sent out, usually to a Meineke, and they go over for PA inspection. We do have emissions in this county, if you're not familiar. Basically can't have a check engine light or a dead battery within about 200 miles or so. Let's see. We'll start with the interior and then we'll move our way back. Interior, I would say, is, I don't give anything a 10, but it's about as nice as you're going to find. Original radio, AM, FM, CD player, 5-speed manual transmission, power mirrors, they still work. Has cruise control, power windows, again, working perfectly. But even like across here where the convertible top meets, there's no dry rot or anything to show that this car was obviously garage kept. Wind deflector still working, doesn't have any cracks like most of them do. Does have the original blue convertible boot cover, and obviously it is a blue convertible top, being it's a Shinsen. If you're not familiar, a Shinsen is a little bit of an appearance package. It does have limited slip. I believe they did make them in an automatic as well, transmission, and they have the blue interior as well as some other accents as well. I'm going to take this off so I can show you the top, because I know it's the original top, but it is like new, and it really warrants being shown. Across here, the top of the bar, there's no kind of surface rust or anything. You can see all the bolts don't have any corrosion. I'm not going to latch it in, but I'll pull it up here for you. Again, not a crease or a wear mark really showing in here. If you haven't had one of these and you're looking at other ones, always look at these back windows. If there's any kind of rust or glue present, it's going to need a top. If there's any separation, you can glue them all you want. They're going to leak after about a month. Glass rear defroster here still works fine. Again, there's not even a singe in this top. So really, it's just getting harder and harder to find one-owner cars. Usually they're about the best you can find as far as quality goes. Yes, you pay a little bit more, but you always get what you pay for. I try to have these cars gone over the best I can. I know I'm never the cheapest, but I try to really find the nicest stuff. I get a lot of cars back through the years. And in fact, that's how I found this car. I actually sold their neighbor a Miata, and they had it about 2 years. I bought it back off of them, and word of mouth, these people found me through that, and that's how I acquired this car. It's never been through an auction. It hasn't been passed around from dealership to dealership. And again, it's just, especially on a 21-year-old car, I mean, it's getting harder to find that stuff. Let's see here. I'm going to open up. I do have both sets of keys with it, power locks that actually work. Usually they quit working after a while. In the trunk here, here's the that luggage rack I was telling you about. Still new condition with all the original Mazda paperwork. Even got the hats. What more can you ask for? Okay, this is just some, basically a welcome letter. Thanks for purchasing. It actually on here says Shinsen means new and fresh in Japanese, and has a limited production of 1,500 vehicles for the United States. Basically, they just give you a nice welcome letter and a copy of the Car and Driver magazine, which I do not have, but I'm sure you could find online. There's the original pamphlets, books. Oh, look at that. There's the original window sticker. Again, sold new at Dean Patterson Mazda up in Altoona, which is about an hour and a half from here. And that's just cool stuff to see. I don't even know if they give window stickers in new cars anymore. Okay. Again, got the original gas tank cover here. It's perfect. It's not dented up or scratched or anything. The guy just liked the chrome cover. Power antenna also works fine. Let's see here. A little dusty, but the original jack spare still in here. No kind of signs of any kind of water damage or anything. Even a jack looks to be like new. I had mentioned earlier I'd go around the car and show you these VIN tags. I don't know exactly where they're at on every panel of these cars, but this is pretty much what we're looking for. And It just shows that it's original panels and that it hasn't, been replaced or wrecked or anything like that. So we'll go over here. Here they are inside the door here. Same thing inside the passenger door. Again, just nice and clean across here. No signs of any surface rust or abuse. And that's really just what you're looking for. I'm going to open up the hood. I'll show you where the designation is under there. While I'm over here, you can see it in the pictures, but the VIN designation along with the VIN tag in the driver door here, same as over here. All right, under the hood, bone stock. I don't see any changes to this car, not even an air intake. This is pretty unbelievable how nice this is. A lot of times these can get faded and blotchiness, surface rust around, especially this hood prop. Don't see any there. Back in the windshield channel, again, that's another place that holds water because people forget to clean out the drain plugs and they get filled up with leaves and rocks and they sit under a tree. None of that. I mean, look at the brass fittings here. They look like they just come out of the factory, and it's everywhere in the engine bay looks like that. The plastics, again, all showing well. Stamped in a firewall as well back here. Let's see. Looked like it had some recall work done here at one point. So, yeah, again, these cars are just getting harder and harder to find. It's a 2003 Mazda Miata MX-5 Shinsen edition, 40,900 miles roughly, 5-speed manual transmission, one owner, clean Carfax. Again, I have new inspections done whenever we get them in, have them gone over. We did put tires on this car, and take this car into consideration if you're looking for a fun car to take out and enjoy during the summer, fall, even spring months, not winter. And then I can buy it back off you in a few years. So give me a call, 724-388-4930. Again, we're located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We'd be glad to help with shipping, financing, getting this car right to your doorstep. And I think you'd be really happy with this car. So check us out and have a good day.